Chosen one, what the Father is about to share with you will change your life forever. If you are hearing these words, this is not a coincidence. God has led you here for a great purpose. What you are about to hear is the sacred message of transformation. From now on, it is no longer your responsibility to struggle with life. All your financial problems will end because God Himself will take control of your wealth and prosperity. The abundance you have always prayed for will come, and those who once mocked you for your lack will now witness the true riches that God is revealing to you. This is your time, your season, and nothing can stop the blessings that God has prepared and is ready to bring to you. But before we go deeper into this powerful revelation, I need you to do 3 important things. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 999. You will feel your power in this number as a call. The universe is preparing to accompany you.
If you are the chosen one, you will feel that this message is meant for you, and your spirit has long recognized this truth. Prepare yourself, for your life is about to turn a page into a new chapter you could never have imagined. At some point in your life journey, all hardships will end and abundance will begin. For those chosen by God, the responsibility for wealth will no longer be your burden. It will be God's responsibility, the creator of the universe, the one who has arranged every moment of your life. And He has promised you an endless flow of prosperity. This is not a dream or hope, but a sacred promise. Your wealth is not based on your sweat or your effort, but on the solid foundation of God's faithfulness. Imagine a river that never runs dry, constantly renewing itself despite how much water has been drawn away. That is the nature of God's provision for you. As you step into this prosperity, it is not just about money. The abundance God has prepared for you will affect every area of your life, your relationships, your health, and your life's purpose. When you accept your sacred calling, a change has occurred. You no longer have to struggle to survive, but are living in supernatural provision. The days of weary labor, fear of the unknown, and facing lack are behind you.
From now on, you will live in the prosperity God has promised, and it will not only affect your finances, but also extend to every aspect of your life. Chosen one, these words are not just a simple message. This is a sacred warning that God has given you. Listen carefully, because what is coming will be a change you never dared to dream of. From now on, you no longer have to struggle with life. All hardships, all financial worries will disappear because God will take on all responsibility. What you have always longed for, what you have prayed and hoped for so long, will now become reality. God is preparing an abundant life for you, a wealth not just of money, but also of spiritual prosperity, health, and happiness. But before stepping into this transformation, the Father needs you to pause and reflect. Are you ready? Do you dare to believe that God will do miraculous things in your life? Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with the number 99. You are not simply pressing a button or writing a word, but you are sending a strong signal to the universe, opening your heart to receive abundance, prosperity, and unconditional love from God. Can you feel it, chosen one? Can you sense the change approaching? Every heartbeat, every breath is leading you to this moment. That strange, fluttering feeling is a sign of transformation, of blessings coming your way. Everything you have longed for, everything you have wished for your whole life will no longer be just a dream. It is becoming reality before your eyes. God is preparing a new life for you, a life you have never imagined, and it will be yours. This is the time for you to end all worries and hardships. You no longer have to race against time, no longer have to suffer because of life. The prosperity that God is giving you is not just about money, but about a fulfilled life. You will see opportunities, relationships, and abundant health that you never imagined before. Believe in this promise, for it is a guarantee from God. Each passing day, you will feel a profound change inside yourself. You will realize that lack no longer exists in your life. You will live a prosperous life where everything is provided by God, where you no longer have to fear or struggle with things beyond your control. Seize this opportunity, for God is waiting for you to step into the abundance He has prepared for you. Listen carefully, for the change is very near. God has prepared a new path for you, a path you never dared to think of before. Everything you once struggled to achieve will now come naturally, like a gentle flowing river. No more struggling against the current. The abundance God has promised is coming to you, and that wealth will not only change your finances, but will also bring change to all aspects of your life. You will see that the opportunities you once only dreamed of will now appear before your eyes. The doors you thought were tightly closed will now open wide, and you will step into a life you never imagined. Those around you will look at you and see a clear change. They will see that God is doing something miraculous in your life. When you realize that this life is not about what you can do alone, but about trusting in God and His provision, you will feel a deep peace. That peace does not come from achieving everything by your own strength, but from knowing that God has prepared everything for you even before you realized it. This wealth is not something you have to struggle to obtain, but a gift that God will automatically bring when you trust and walk the path He has set for you. Each day, you will feel this peace more clearly. Worries and fatigue will no longer control you. You will step into life with faith and certainty that all your needs have been taken care of by God. The abundance you will receive is not just material, but also prosperity in love, connection, and happiness. Remember, when you walk in faith in God, your life will never lack again. This great change does not just happen outside, but also within you. God not only prepares prosperity for you materially, but He is also expanding your spirit, helping you gain deeper awareness of the wonders He brings. You will feel His presence in every moment, and this will transform the way you see life. This change is not something that happens overnight, but is a process. But every step you take will be supported by God. The prosperity you are stepping into will not only affect yourself, but will spread to those around you. Everyone will notice the difference in you. You will become a source of inspiration, a shining example of abundance, not from your own efforts, but from the love and generosity of God. Those who once did not believe in you will now have to change their perspective. You will see that when you live according to God's calling, prosperity and blessings will automatically come, like clouds bringing rain to a dry field. Because you have chosen to walk in God's path, you will see that life will no longer be a series of challenges and hardships, but a sequence of miracles. Abundance does not just come from finances, but from connection with the most important things in your life. Relationships will become deeper. You will find a clear purpose in life, and you will feel true joy from serving God and those around you. All of this is evidence of God's faithfulness and a reward for your patience and faith. Believe that everything you have gone through, all the tests and difficulties, have a purpose, and now is the time for you to receive your worthy reward. You do not have to worry about the future anymore, for God has planned everything. You will realize that when you fully trust in God, your life becomes lighter and more peaceful than ever. All worries and fears about the future, about finances, or about things you cannot control will disappear. God is guiding you every step of the way, and you will see that everything you need will come at the right time. You do not need to do too much, nor do you need to rush. Just be patient and trust that blessings will come like an unending stream. On this journey, you will not only receive good things for yourself, but you are also called to share with others. When you step into God's prosperity, not only finances, but also love, support, and healing will spread to everyone around you.
You will be a light, guiding those who are seeking truth, peace, and hope. What God gives you is not just for you to keep for yourself, but to share and help others, for that is the true purpose of wealth. A wealth not only of material things, but also of the soul. The abundance you receive is not a reward just for you, but a tool for you to fulfill the great mission that God has given you. You will feel this responsibility in every step you take, but not as a burden, but as an honor. You will realize that God has prepared an important role for you in changing this world. And when you accept to walk this path, nothing can stop the prosperity and peace that God has for you. Believe that you are not just entering a season of financial prosperity, but also a season of clarity and spiritual power. You will see the world in a completely different way, and you will clearly feel that God is working tirelessly in your life. You will see that when you step into the abundance that God has prepared for you, all you need to do is live true to your nature and pursue the things God has destined for you. You do not need to force, do not need to try too hard to get what you want. Everything will come naturally as a result of living in harmony with God's will. Each step you take will be guided by Him, and peace will fill your life. You will no longer worry about past failures or past mistakes. Each new day will be a new opportunity, and you will see that everything you have gone through has a reason and is part of the journey preparing you for this prosperity. You will no longer feel tired or discouraged because you know that God is behind you, supporting and protecting you every step.
When you realize that the wealth you are about to enter does not come from your own efforts, but is God's gift, you will see that your life becomes lighter and easier. Things that once seemed difficult will no longer be challenges. Everything will happen naturally and smoothly. You will feel the change in your heart as you step out of worries and accept that God has prepared everything for you in advance. You will see that when you live in God's abundance, everything you need will be provided, not just money or material things, but also love, connection, and true relationships. This prosperity does not just change your life, but also has a powerful impact on those around you. You will become a bringer of hope, peace, and light to this world. You will clearly feel that each new day brings you wonderful opportunities that God has arranged. Nothing is coincidental in His plan. Every event, every person who comes into your life is part of the journey that God has planned for you. You will realize that when you live true to your mission, everything automatically falls into place perfectly. Opportunities you thought you missed will return, and the doors you once thought were closed will open wide. You no longer have to worry about working too hard to get what you want. The abundance God gives you will come naturally, gently, and full of blessings. All you need to do is open your heart and receive all the good things that God is bringing.
You will see that the wealth God brings is not just about finances, but fulfillment in all aspects of life. Love, peace, health, and good relationships will be wonderful rewards God gives you.
You will find yourself growing, becoming stronger and full of confidence. You will realize that nothing is impossible when you live in God's provision. Everything you desire will come to you, not because you try too hard, but because you are ready to open your heart and trust in His infinite prosperity. When you look back on your journey, you will realize the difficulties and challenges in the past were not obstacles, but important lessons, helping you grow and realize the value of the abundance that God will give. God has always been with you, guiding you every step. And the wealth you are about to receive will be proof of His unconditional love. You will see that the wealth God brings is not just about what you have, but about what you become. Each day, you will understand your life's purpose more clearly and gain a deeper awareness of the great responsibility God has given you. This prosperity is not just for you, but is a tool for you to fulfill your mission in this world. When you live according to His divine plan, everything in your life will change in ways you cannot imagine. You will see that abundance not only helps you have what you need, but also helps you become the person God wants you to be. This prosperity will expand your heart, helping you love and serve those around you unconditionally. You will realize that when you live true to your purpose, not only yourself, but the whole world will become better. When you feel this change, you will no longer fear uncertainties in the future. You will step into life with a firm faith that God will always provide you with what you need. The doors that were once closed will open. The opportunities you thought you missed will return. And you will see that God is expanding your path in the most wonderful way. With this prosperity, you will not only receive blessings for yourself, but you are an instrument for God to carry out His great plan in this world. You will become a guide and inspirer, a sharer of the abundance God gives, bringing hope and change to those who need it. This prosperity will not only be about you, but also about the good things you will create in others' lives. You will see that when you fully step into the abundance God has prepared for you, each day you will feel a peace that words cannot describe. This prosperity is not just a material gift that God gives you, but a sacred gift. You will find your life becoming lighter because you understand that nothing is random, but everything is the result of trusting in His wonderful plan. You will no longer worry about the challenges and difficulties of the past. All failures are precious lessons to help you grow and become stronger. The wealth you are about to receive is not just money, but also a change in your soul, a great change in the way you see life, in the true values God wants you to understand. You will realize that every step you take now carries a noble purpose, and the blessings that come to you are not just because you deserve them, but because God has chosen you. Each day you will feel His prosperity filling your heart, not just financially or materially, but full of love, peace, and health. You will see that there are no more worries, no more sleepless nights. Everything you need is already there, and you just need to open your heart to receive it. God is walking with you, accompanying you in every moment, and the peace He gives will surpass all understanding. This abundance is not only valuable in your life, but will spread around, affecting your family, friends, and those you meet. You will become a source of light, an example for those seeking change in their lives. Every action, every word of yours will be proof of the love and prosperity that God has given you. You will see that the prosperity God gives you is not simply the result of your efforts, but proof of His faithfulness and unconditional love. When you fully trust in God, your life will open up to opportunities you could not have imagined before. You will see that all worries about finances, the future, or things beyond your control will no longer be an issue. You will live in peace, knowing that God has prepared everything you need. Opportunities will come from sources you never expected, and you will see that the closed doors will gradually open. This prosperity is not just about material things, but also about spiritual wealth, growth, and deeper connection with those around you. When you start stepping into this life, you will realize that everything is being arranged by God perfectly. Every step you take leads to good things. You will no longer feel insecure or afraid. God will be with you in every situation, giving you confidence and strength to overcome any challenge. You will feel the change in yourself, the change in how you see life and its value. Things that once seemed impossible will now become reality. You do not have to rush or try too hard, because God will automatically bring everything you need. When you step into this abundance, not only you will benefit, but also those around you. You will become a bringer of light, a sharer of prosperity, and a helper to those in need. God has prepared you not only to receive blessings, but also to spread them to others. You are His instrument, and through you, He will work to change this world. You will see that the prosperity God gives you is not a coincidence, but the result of the preparation He has made in your life for a long time. All the tests and difficulties of the past will now have deeper meaning. You will understand that what you have gone through was to help you become stronger, so that you can stand firm in the abundance God has prepared for you. Every step, every difficult moment you have overcome are lessons helping you grow and step into this prosperity worthily. When you realize this, worries and insecurity will no longer control you. You will understand that God has prepared a wonderful path for you, and you just need to trust and walk with absolute faith in Him. Opportunities will come without you having to chase after them, because God has arranged everything in your life perfectly. You will see that the closed doors will gradually open. Things that once seemed impossible will now become reality. The wealth God gives you is not just about finances, but also about inner peace, love, and deeper connection with those around you. You will become a source of light and inspiration for those who need guidance, those who are seeking change in their lives. You will feel that this prosperity is not just to serve yourself, but to serve a greater purpose, to help others, to share blessings with those in need. You no longer have to struggle or fear the future, because God has prepared everything for you. Abundance will come naturally, and you will feel a deep peace, knowing that you are always protected and guided by God. You will live a life full of blessings, where everything is in its right place, and you just need to walk with confidence, absolute trust in His provision. You will realize that when you fully open your heart and receive the abundance God gives, your life will become a living testimony to His love and faithfulness. God not only changes your finances, but also changes your soul. What you once thought was impossible will now become reality. Each day you will feel this prosperity, not just materially, but as wealth in love, peace, health, and deep relationships with those around you. You will become an inspiration to others, a testimony that God always provides for those who trust in Him. You will see that every step you take has a purpose, and the prosperity you are living in is a reward for perseverance, faith, and a readiness to serve God's greater purpose. All the challenges of the past will now become precious lessons, helping you be stronger as you step into the prosperous future God has prepared. When you understand that the wealth God gives is not for you to live selfishly, but to share with the world, you will feel true joy and fulfillment. Every blessing you receive will be an opportunity for you to help others, to spread the love and peace you have received. You will become part of the great change that God is making in the world, guiding those who need help, healing, and hope. You no longer have to fear or feel insecure about the future because God has prepared everything for you. Each day will be a new opportunity for you to live in abundance and His endless provision. You just need to trust and walk in faith, for God will always guide you to the prosperity He has promised.